But I guess I should go over the plan with you guys. Okay, so here's the deal. We started out at B Rock. We put in about 4, a little after 4. We jaunted up to the Narrows and messed around there. I just wanted to look at it, honestly, because the river's up so much. I just want to see what they look like. And so we've already made it back down. We're past B Rock, past the big bridge, and we're going to do it overnight. I'm not sure, because there's no official campsite, so again, we're just going to try to find the best we can and camp there. But total trip will be about 8, maybe 9 miles. I'm not sure how long it is to the Narrows, but and we'll do 3 to 4 today and then wrap it up tomorrow. But wish us luck on finding a good spot, because I don't know if they're there. For all my hiking brethren out there, you know the trail on 192? You can park at the trailheads between 192 and where you go to Somerset. Well, this is that creek, which has a bridge over it. I think it is. I know for a fact it's part of the Sheltowee Trace Trail. But if you were ever wondering where it emptied out into a larger body of water, it is right here. And I swear I cannot think of the name of that creek. Is it Craig's Creek? I'm not sure. I can't think of it. Save my life. It's funny, I know where it empties out into a river, but I can't think of its name. So, yeah, there you go. Just to give you an idea of how deep this is, this same rock formation, I took a picture of it last year, and you can see that here. Check out this comparison shot of this same formation last year. Big difference, huh? It was in the fall when I took it last year, so the levels were low, but man, big difference. As soon as I hit record, my motorcycle. So if you see that bridge behind me, that is literally the last piece of civilization we will see for a good while. Well, you couldn't tell by the road noise, but this part of the Rockcastle, I would dare say, is probably one of the more remote parts of the state. If you'll look at it on a map, and I'm talking from B Rock to the London Boat Dock, it's there's no roads. It's all forest, national forest, I believe. So it's one of the more secluded places. So, you know, that bridge is our last little bit of civilization for a while. So, chew on that. Okay, so it's about 6:50 and it's time to start finding a campsite. So Miss Pirate, what kind of campsite do you suggest we look for?
Well,
what would be the most comfortable for you?
You know, Motel 8 would be better. But I just want flat with some trees so I can get my hammock up.
So she says flat with trees. So I see plenty of flat, I see plenty of trees, but nothing I like. I like to be out of the water. The search continues. Did y'all hear what she said? She said 2 trees. And I believe in my last video I mentioned, hey, all I need is 2 trees for my hammock. So maybe that should be my tagline. Got 2 trees? Feel free to thumbs down that idea. You smell something dead?
Yeah.
Well, we don't want to be camp. We can't camp around death. Well, remember, one of the big plot points on the previous trip was, you know, how many of a certain animal that starts with an S will I see, because I don't want to see any. Well, I'm not going to mention that today, and superstition will say I won't see one. And does this conversation count? Oh crap. I hate it when you go over leaves and sticks. It sounds like you're going over a
dead body.
Crocodile. Alright, so I think we have found our camp spot for the night. And I tell you what, that's one of the most difficult things to do, is to determine where you want to sleep at. Because in this part of the world, you just don't have, you know, designated camp spots. You can't reserve something in advance. So when you're river camping, you just have to find a spot you like and stick with it. So leave a comment in the comment section. How do you guys pick your spots out? Like when you're on a river situation, what do you look for the perfect campsite? I mean, we went to 4 to 5 different spots, and we didn't like this, we didn't like that. And I mean, this one's not the best ever either, but I think it'll do. But let me know what you guys look for. I'd be curious to see what should I look out for or to avoid. And here is the campsite we've decided on. I think it's awesome. You've got the little point there. There's the main river channel. We have a little inlet that goes over. There's a big rock. Everybody likes a big rock in their yard. It's very dark though, which is good, because I think that dark, damp environments aren't good for our sneaky friends. So we'll see. Sonia laughed at me. She's already in the hammock. We're going with the old double hammock tonight. See if we can sleep together in it.
We're going to see if we're going to be still married tomorrow.
Yeah, highly unlikely. But I just bought that hammock today, and big flaw already, it does not have a bug net. So we'll see. I'll put the tarp over it though. And I guess the next step will be, I'll put the kayaks up, get them out of the water, and start looking for firewood. Look at that guy. That's a good sign. He's the camp mascot for the evening. Dinner time. Okay, I'm going to ask you guys a totally unrelated question to anything. I was just curious, if you were to forget all of your utensils, what type of wood would you use to eat your food? Didn't happen to us, of course not. But just curious, you know, if it ever happened to you, what would you do?